And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic ECC championship match between the Flagler Titans and the Port Orange Hawks. Port Orange, this is their second team playing of the day. The Flagler Titans, this is the third team playing of the day. The Titans are 12, I believe the Titans are one. They're 1-2. Port Orange is 0-1. Their 6U fell to SUNTREE VIERA's 6U. And here we go. Away you. Let me go ahead and turn that volume off. All right, here we go. As Flagler set to kick off to Port Orange. And that wind says, get off the tee. In a game, I love jersey-wise because we can see both jerseys and both numbers. They're contrasting from their backgrounds. 12U. An onside kick. And wait a minute. Flagler. That's number 2. Samarias Arnaud. Yes. And the Flagler Titans come out and get an onside kick, pulling the old Saints maneuver, except we said we're not waiting till halftime to pull it. The Sean Payton special. Starting the game off with an onside kick. And here we are. Again, we'd like to thank also the Flagler Titans organization. The Flagler Titans organization stepped up and paid for this broadcast so we could get it on the air. Number 3 is your quarterback. That's Reed Pritt. Pritt sends the man in motion. Pritt surveying the field. Fires, and it's almost completed. It took 2 defenders coming over there. I think one might have gotten a hand on the football. It's going to be incomplete, 2nd and 10 from the Port Orange 40-yard line. We'd like to continuously thank the ECC for giving us permission. We appreciate them allowing us to come and stream all day today. Including us somehow getting them in trouble with Karens and all.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pritt in the gun. Man in motion. And he'll hand it off. And the Port Orange Hawks coming and making the play on number 9. That's Caden Stewart. And Stewart get back to the line of scrimmage. Caden Stewart. All right, and again, for those who may be new to the broadcast, if you hear me repeat the name multiple times, me and the PA announcer have been working together all day long because we care about each other to a degree, and we want to make sure that we're both getting these names right. So if you hear me repeat multiple times, understand I'm not, I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm trying to help my PA announcer here to make sure we're both getting names right so we don't have any more Karens coming up storming the press box as we did towards the end of that last game. You know, look, when those canes go flying crazy, you never know what's going to get hit. And my head has already taken one too many shots. I don't need another. It's been a fun day here at VIERA High School. The ECC has done a good job taking care of me, making sure that I'm okay, and you know, protecting me from Karens. The Titans and number 99. That is a big tight end. And there's number 9. That's Stewart. And Stewart might have gotten a yard, maybe. And it's 4th and 9 for the Titans.
And we'd like to say hello to those Port Orange cheerleaders down there doing their thing.
Port Orange cheerleaders getting the shout out from the PA guy.
Flagler type cheerleaders over there doing their thing as well. I'd like to say hello.
And Pritt currently behind Stewart. And this is their punt formation. 0-0 is the score.
And the punt is up, and it's a high punt.
And it really doesn't go anywhere. The Titans will down it at about the 30. So it's about a 10-yard punt. And the Port Orange Hawks will take over for their first possession after a possession was stolen from them on an onside kick by Flagler. 0-0 here in the first quarter.
And we have a scoreless game thus far here in this 12-2 matchup.
Check out the size of number 90 running on the field, as I don't have a 90 on the roster. Of course I don't. Why would I have a 90 on the roster? Well, the jersey clearly said 90. So, anyway, I'm sure someone will let me know who it is in the comments. Quarterback drops back to pass, slings it out to the outside. He's got some running room to the outside, and Stewart introduces him to the sideline, but not before picking up a Port Orange Hawks first down.
Yes, I should have known it. It is one of those Wood boys. Thankfully, it wasn't. It was John Wheeler, number 22. That's his number. 34. Okay. I'm waiting for him.
And there's the right up the middle, and the Titans said, I don't think so.
That play may have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Stewart and a host of others were on that tackle.
And one of the Titans is trying to gain the attention of officials, saying he's being held. There's number 21, Jaden Washington, the quarterback. Washington drops back to pass, surveying, pumps, escapes the sack. And Washington's going to lower his head and shoulder, and he'll pick up a gain of about 34 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 on the play. 6:34 left to go here in the first quarter as we are scoreless. This is only the Port Orange Hawks' first possession of the game. Fakes to the swing pass and goes to the little dig route.
And not enough for the first down, so it looks like
number 43 on the reception, but it's going to be a turnover on downs. Rasheem Williams. Wait a minute. No, it's not a turnover on downs. He edges just enough for a first down, and Port Orange will continue the drive. Rasheem Williams. As false start on Port Orange. And now that we're doing a whole squad substitution. Get number 21, Jaden Washington, the quarterback. Washington fakes the pitch, and he will be hit, but he's trying to fight for that line of scrimmage. Goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. That was a hit. Carmine Maltavo in there, along with a host of other Titans. Drops back to pass. And tries to swing out of the running back. That will be a gain of maybe a yard or two. Was number 22, John Wheeler, on the reception. Third and 15 for Port Orange. And a timeout called by Port Orange. I'd like to thank our sponsors who have been such great sponsors all day today. I'd like to thank American Air and Plumbing and Space Coast Resurfacing. I'd also like to thank the Flagler Titans organization, because they stepped up. They saw we were only doing 4 of the games. We were only going to do the Brevard County games, ones with Brevard County teams in it. And Flagler Titans messaged me almost within, I don't know, I think 5 minutes of waking up. I woke up 5 minutes and had a text on Instagram from the Flagler Titans asking if I knew there were 6 games. I said yes. But, we didn't have sponsors for the other 2 games. So what did they do? Boom, 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 boom. Worked out some details, and you can thank the Flagler Titans that were able to watch 12U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. ECC Championship Saturday. Sends a man in motion. Swings it out, and that's going to be incomplete. Bring up 4th down for Port Orange. 4:27 left to go. Score is 0-0 here in the championship game. And I mean, literally, within 5 minutes of waking up, boom. And when I told them what happened, they said, well, how much? And gave them the price, and bada boom, bada bing. And here comes Port Orange. I didn't see who the ball carrier was. It was number 8. That was Ethan Slavin. Slavin on the carry. That was 4th and 15. But that is an offsides penalty, I think. Or is it turnover on downs? Turnover on downs, and the Titans will take over for their second offensive possession of the first quarter. Oh, my bad. The yard marker on the previous play had still said 4th down. So this is 4th down. Check that. 4th down for Port Orange. Now it's a turnover on downs.
And that'll turn it over on downs. Scoreless game thus far.
Still scoreless game. 4 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Scoreless game. Titans up.
Coach Keisha, the photographer, please go to the ECC tent. Coach Keisha, the photographer, please go to the ECC tent.
All right, here we go. Now the Titans back in on offense. Gives it to number 1. Number 1 is Jaden Mills. Number 14, the quarterback, Alexander Kaiser. Kaiser in at quarterback for the Titans for this possession. They have 2 different rotating quarterbacks that they like to keep filtering into the game.
2nd and 13 now for the Flagler Titans.
Kaiser hands it off.
And there he goes, making his way through, and he has got it.
And a great showing there by the Hawks. That's number 1 on the carry. Jaden Mills. Number 73 was leading the charge. Mason Amons. And Amons led the charge plus other of the flock. .256 left to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 15. Neither offense can seem to get much of anything going. Now they got number 3, that's Pritt, back in the game under center. Pritt, handoff. That's number 5 on the carry. That's Braylon Hancock.
Braylon Hancock was the ball carrier. 4th down, 4th and 15. He may have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
4th and 15 here. What do the Titans do? Excuse me, sir. We have a note. We have a note dying on premises order. Pritt back to punt.
And here we go. Punts up
And that's actually a nice punt. That's going to take a nice bounce
for the Titans, and it's going to
inside
be the 20-yard
the 20-yard line.
That's where the Port Orange Hawks are going to take over. 1st and 10.
And did the ref just throw a flag? Oh, okay. Because it looked like the player had thrown it past the official, and I thought the official was dropping a flag on that. I'd like to thank Space Coast Resurfacing for stepping up and being a sponsor today. Space Coast Resurfacing. Why tear out your bathroom and tear out your kitchen when it's just so much easier to resurface it? Less mess to clean up, and usually it's very much cheaper. Give Space Coast Resurfacing a call or click on their page here in the chat. And look at that. That's a great defensive play there made by number 0. That's Cruz Finicum. I did not.
I believe it was Rasheem Williams was the receiver. 2nd down.
Jaden Washington, the quarterback. Washington sends a man in motion. Washington with a toss.
Moving his way around the outside.
And he's got room around the outside. Great chase down from behind. But not before picking up a Port Orange 1st down.
And that'll move the chains there for the Port Orange Hawks.
Number 31 on the tackle, Nolan Parkhurst.
Williams, the ball carrier in that possession. Here we go, right up the middle. They gained a yard or two on that play, just past the line of scrimmage. Port Orange with the hurry-up offense, and here we go.
Port Orange, the quick hurry up and didn't get much there.
Logan Burns and a host is running on that tackle. It's going to be third down, and the Hawks set in another squad.
The Hawks keep rotating full squads. I think it's try to make sure everyone gets their minimum. And that's going to be the end of the quarter, folks, with your score 0-0. As you're watching the 12U ECC Championship right here on the Brevard Sports Network. We'll see you back in a couple minutes. All right, we'd also like to thank American Air and Plumbing for their sponsorship of the 2023 ECC Championship games, along with Space Coast Resurfacing. Find them online at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. All right, here comes the Hawks. Still going to be Jaden Washington. And the quarterback will take it himself. And Jaden Washington picks up a couple of yards on the play. Washington fires. He's got a man, and it just a little out of the outstretched arms. Cruz Finicum was there providing the defense. That'll be a turnover on downs, and it will be going Titans football. We are scoreless here in the second quarter. 9:21 left to go here in the first quarter. Check that second quarter. I forgot how to read numbers, I think, for a second.
All right, here we go. Beginning of the second quarter. Regulation play.
That's number 11 in at quarterback handoff. And
the Port Orange Hawks stop him right there.
That's number 9, Caden Stewart. Number 11, Tyler Garrison in at quarterback now. That's now the third different quarterback they've had back there in 4 drives. Garrison hands off to Stewart. Gets just past the line of scrimmage before being escorted out of bounds. We're in the second quarter. Gain of a third down and about 5.
Southeast Cheer Conference will be happening at the Silver Spurs Arena Thanksgiving weekend.
Timeout. Titans. And while we have a timeout, to again continue to thank our sponsors, the Flagler Titans organization, for putting up the money to make this broadcast happen. To get a free estimate with Space Coast Resurfacing, give them a call at 321-652-1103 or find them online at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. As these two teams really playing great defensive games.
And back to the action. Titans in the shotgun, and there's a man in motion.
Sends him back in motion. Now back to his post. There's the direct snap. And he barrels forward for a couple yards.
They've gotten a couple yards on that. Ryan O'Neal and a host of others were the ones that were on him.
Ryan O'Neal in there leading the charge for the Port Orange Hawks.
8:17, clock is ticking down in the second quarter of regulation play. One of these teams are looking to put something on the board.
That's Pritt in the backfield and flag on the play. Delay a game on the Titans, so that'll back them up 5 yards. So it's now 4th down and 10.
Folks, if you're hungry, there's all kinds of great food at the food trucks out there. Good humor ice cream. Nothing's funny about this ice cream. It is good.
Sends a man in motion. Pritt back in the gun. And he hands it off.
Right up the middle. He's got some running room up the
And
middle.
he's got some running room. Great run by Stewart.
Stewart was the ball carrier once again.
Brought down by number 18. Matthias Manikwu.
And that's going to turn it over on downs. The Hawks take over first and 10.
So that'll be turnover on downs as the Hawks now take over 1st and 10. At about the 26, 27-yard line. Washington in the gun. Washington's going to hand off to a back.
Right up the middle, trying to move his way. For a few yards, he's just close to the 30-yard line. Wheeler was the ball carrier for the Hawks on that second down. All right, we'd like to ask that these clouds stay right where they're at. Keep the sun behind them.
Drops back to pass, fires,
Number 75, and he has two defenders on him.
and number 75 came out for the pass.
And that's incomplete, so it's going to bring it 3rd down. 6:49 is what we have left to go.
6:49 left to go here in the first half. We are scoreless. Welcome Darren Schmadicke. Drops back to pass. Fires, and it's incomplete. Took his eye off the ball, and that'll bring up fourth down.
To mention, folks, if you're still hungry, get Bill's Grill on Wheels over there. Pulled pork nachos, loaded fries, sauce your eyes, pulled pork rib sandwiches.
Setback fires, and nearly intercepted. Number 1.
Off by number 11, Tyler Garrison. And that'll turn it over on downs as the Flagler Titans start off with great field.
That was number 11 on the breakup. That's Tyler Garrison. And so we'll see the Titans come on the field for their next offensive possession. 6:38 left to go
First and 10 for the Titans.
here in the first half.
To the field of this 12U matchup here.
Pritt.
This is a scoreless game thus far. 6:38 is what we have on the board.
Pritt.
Screen pass almost kicked out of his hands, but he's got it. Number 9, Stewart.
That's Stewart. Stewart bouncing through some tackles, picking up a first down. Little swing pass that was nearly intercepted.
For the Flagler Titans.
That's one of those. If you pick it off, you're going to the house. But when you miss, plays like that happen. And they send a whole squad in motion. Pritt. No, direct snap to Stewart.
Right up the middle.
And Stewart on the direct snap. Gonna bring up second down and about 4. Second and 6. Once again, sends those 2 trucks in motion there.
All right, here we go.
Pritt
Around the end.
hands to Stewart. Stewart can't break away, and that is a flag on the play.
He runs into a host of orange and black jerseys. Flags are on the field. Stewart is down right now.
Matthias Minikwu led the charge, and Stewart is having a hard time getting up. Brevard Sports Network does not show injuries, nor do we speculate. I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Trust me when I tell you I'm not a doctor. Ha! Not a good one on TV. I'm that doctor you see, fumbling around with everything, dropping everything on the floor. For the sake of potential future sponsors, I'm not going to repeat that one, but that's funny. That's funny. We had Mr. Pulliam. We had Chad Pulliam tune into the broadcast. What's up, Mr. Pulliam? As they brought out the cart to help this Titan. as now they tell the rest of his teammates to go over to the sideline, and this is not something you ever want to see. I hope it's nothing serious that, but immediately among 30 seconds of being surrounded by the personnel here, they called for the golf cart. And again, I don't care what level you're at, you never want to see someone get hurt. Currently helping him up.
All right, he is back on his feet, folks.
It looks like he's back on his feet. But he's being carried off the field. So again, we hope that Mr. Stewart is going to be okay, and we hope that he's not out of this ball game. He's an exciting back to watch. Had an opportunity to watch him last week, and .504 left to go here in the second quarter.
All right, here we go. 5:04 left to go in the second quarter.
He has, and I really hope we're able to see him back on the field as he was carried to the bench. Sends him in motion, gives it off to number 11. It's Garrison. Gets the line of scrimmage and is brought down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
And that'll bring up third and about 16, rather. And the clock is ticking down. 4:38 is moving.
4:38 left to go here in the first half. And whistles will blow this play dead. Timeout, Port Orange, with 4:11 left to go here in the first half. I'd like to continue thanking our sponsors, American Air and Plumbing, Brevard's go-to pros for Florida Tough AC and Plumbing Services, and the proud sponsors of the Brevard Sports Network, Florida Tough Player of the Month. Trust American Air and Plumbing for fast AC repairs or rugged AC systems like their Florida edition, built to withstand the Florida brutal climate, or the revolutionary Dakin AC with rebates up to $1,800 and warranties up to 12 years. Serving Brevard County since 1942. Visit online at www.americanairanplumbing.com or give them a call at 321-632-2653. Third and long for the Titans. No score currently. And these two defenses are laying hits. John Wheeler led the charge and brought the back to the ground. Still 3rd and 15. And Pritt back to punt.
And the punt is up.
And it will bounce into the end zone.
Right into the end zone.
So that'll be a...
And the ball will be placed down at the 20-yard line where the Port Orange Hawks will take over. First and 10 now. They are just inside of their own territory.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Football here. Championship football.
You're watching the ECC 2023 championship game here on the Brevard Sports Network.
Keep in mind the winner of this game will be going to the first round of regionals. Treasure Coast playing at Okeechobee High School. 9 a.m. game start.
Washington slings it to the outside, and his receiver could not haul that one in. Bounced right off the hand.
Second down, 2nd and 10.
It's going to be number 18, Matthias Mikanok. Minikwu was the intended receiver. And there's Jaden Washington. Washington,
Got some running room. He may have a first down on that.
he'll be close to a first down, and it looks like he'll get it. That'll be a Port Orange first down. Jaden Washington making a play.
Jaden Washington. And it does move the chains now for the Cougars as they mount a drive here. 1st and 10.
That's the first down we've seen in a little minute. Drops back to pass, surveying. Tries to dump it off to the running back, and his running back wasn't paying attention.
Incomplete. That's going to be 2nd down.
Just looking for number 22, John Wheeler. Wheeler looked like he thought he was out of the play. Gives on the jet sweep.
And up around the other side. Got some running room. Makes it close to the 40-yard line, and that's where he's going to rest.
That was number 43. Rasheem Williams on the carry.
Third and along the 4 now for the Hawks. 2:16.
3rd and 4
Thus far in this 12U match.
for the Hawks. Washington drops back, steps up, fires sidearm, and nearly intercepted. Number 4.
Blocked out. Great defensive play. Number 4 was the one that got in the way of it.
Matthew Lanati
Matthew Lunati.
nearly had himself a pick. And it's going to be 4th and 4.
4th down now from the Port Orange Hawks.
Timeout taken by Port Orange.
Timeout, Port Orange.
There is 2:01 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for being here all day with me on the Brevard Sports Network. It's been a long, long day. I mean, it's been a fun day. There's been some good football being played. Was joined by a good friend of mine, Adam Franco, of the defending state champion Cocoa Tigers. But 2:01 left to go here in the first half. Neither offense can seem to muster anything too much. This is the longest drive of either team Direct snap.
Forward shots that he may have the first down.
He'll be close. It depends on where they spot it. And, yes, they're going to say he does.
The chains are moving.
Sorry about that.
That's a 1st and 10 now for the Port Orange Hawks.
Washington. Going to carry it himself. Washington.
Here he goes, moves his way for a few more good yards on that play.
He will continue to
Jaden Washington was the ball carrier. Tackled by Lenati and a host of others from the Titan team. He's back to pass, fires one over. Intended for number 75. In and out of just over his hands, rather.
overthrows his receiver. Was looking for number 75,
And that'll bring up 3rd down.
Colton Prospect. Swings it out. And the Titans,
By the Titans right there, but
that'll be a loss of yards, and the Titans swarm to the football.
Titans with 2 defenders out there. That'll bring up 4th down. 50 seconds left to go for the half.
50 seconds left to go in the half. Drops back to pass. Steps up, fires. He's got a man, and he overthrows. His receiver kind of looked like he slowed down to a jog on his route.
Receiver, and that is going to switch it over on downs.
So that'll be turnover on downs.
1st and 10 with great field position.
1st and 10 with 27 seconds left, it looks like.
A scoreless game thus far on this.
Scoreless. So you have 27 seconds to go, 45 yards. And they hand it off and trying to get outside.
Outside being pursued, and he is taken down.
No. Satellite lost majorly.
The ball carrier. Actually, Jaden Mills was the ball carrier.
Timeout Titans
And the Titans take a timeout.
with, did I say 9 seconds? All right, I'm making sure I'm not completely delusional. So 9 seconds left to go. Satellite lost to Flagler. And again, I'd like to thank both of our sponsors, American Air and Plumbing and Space Coast Resurfacing, for being our sponsors all day long. Titans handoff right up the middle, and the Port Orange shoots the gap. Says, I don't think so. And that will be the final play of the first half with your score, 0-0. As we will be back with second half action in about 10 minutes. Apologize for that, folks. Being a half minute behind, had to run and go grab a. I had to go grab a Gatorade because it's a long day. But so the onside kick attempt was attempted by Port Orange, not successful. And
Happy birthday to Martin. Happy birthday, Martin. Your friend told us to wish you a happy birthday and would sing it for you. I don't have a cake or anything.
there's the handoff. And it went nowhere. That was number 34 on the carry. Cade Nemes. That's going to bring up second and long. They switch out a whole squad, trying to make sure people get their minimum plays in. Second and 13 for the Flagler Titans. 9:05 left to go here in. Hands right up off the middle, and nope. Number 21, Jaden Washington, in on the tackle, leading the charge. Amons on the carry. Yep, we're still 0-0. First possession of the second half. Garrison, hands off to Amons. Just past the 47-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. Huh? Oh. And Pritt on to punt for Flagler. It's a high one. Didn't go very far and bounced right into. First and 10 from the 35-yard line for Port Orange. We are scoreless here into the third quarter. 7:35 left to go. 12U ECC Championship of 2023. Live from VIERA High School, and that one could have been disastrous. Luckily, he's able to get in there and fall forward. Number 31 on the tackle. Parkhurst in there with the tackle. $6:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Washington trying to get the call from the coach. Sends a man in motion. And Washington has running room up the middle, goes shoulder to shoulder with the safety. That's number 5, Braylon Hancock. And that'll be enough for a Port Orange first down. And you just feel like something like this is coming. There's big plays that are happening. Braylon Hancock was on the tackle. Oh, who ran it? That was Jaden Washington. Number 22, that was Cole Seifern. Check that. John Wheeler was on that carry. Quarterback keeper plunges forward for a first down. And Washington continuing to be the offense for Port Orange. Logan Burns eventually is the one who made the stop. We're 0-0 score here with 5:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Officials water break. While we have this water break, we'd like to thank American Air and Plumbing and Space Coast Resurfacing. Space Coast Resurfacing stepped up to be a big sponsor last week and then said they would be the ones to step up this week. We'd also like to thank the Titans Pop Warner organization. The Titans sent me a message earlier this morning saying, hey, they wanted to see these two games broadcasted as well, as they were not on the original schedule. We gave them the price. They got to us by after 8U, and they said, we got it. So thank you to the Titans organization for stepping up and sponsoring this game so that all their friends and family from back home and around the world could enjoy this. And I think a thank you from Port Orange fans, too, that those that couldn't make the game could still enjoy this tight defensive battle. And there's Washington. Washington gets caught with a shoestring tackle, and it will be third down. Second and 9 or 8. Fires, and it's caught. And Port Orange seems to have a little bit of offense going. That was number 22 on the reception. Check that, number 27, William Brown. Someone says rematch. And there's Washington. And Port Orange inside the American Air and Plumbing red zone. This is the first squad that has been in the red zone today. The first time either team has been in the red zone. Can they punch it in? 4:05 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. And there's the handoff. Believe that was number 22, John Wheeler. And you know what? I say you keep feeding Wheeler here. And there's a free 5 yards. Encroachment on the defense. That is a 5-yard penalty. First and goal to go from the 5-yard line. Sends the man in motion. Carries it and
a birthday shout out, folks, to Nolan Parker. Titans. It's his birthday today. Great big birthday spanking.
And Nolan Parkhurst, the birthday boy from the Flagler Titans.
All right, second and goal to go. Trying to make something happen.
But 2:44, second and goal. Up the middle. And he's going to get in. Touchdown! Washington. Jaden Washington. And the first score with 2:37 left to go here in the third quarter. I believe that was Jaden Washington. Jaden Washington.
And Washington was the one that brought the ball in. We're going to see what happens with this extra point. 6-0 is now your score. 2:37 left to go in the third quarter of regulation play.
And Washington gets stopped in the backfield.
On top of them right now, so the extra point is no good.
Extra points no good, but points come at a premium, and there was no bigger points than those right there. 6-0, Port Orange on top. Let me pin the score so someone doesn't tell me to pin the correct score. All right, let me get an opportunity here. 6-0. Hawks up. Boom.
All right, back to the action. Port Orange Hawks poised to kick it off. Titans are poised to receive it.
There we go. Haha. And there's.
Number 22 is going to fall on it right there. John, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Maryland. Appreciate it. I appreciate the hurry. Hawks attempt the onside kick, and it is unsuccessful.
2:31 left to go in this.
I appreciate everyone that's been hanging out with me here on the Brevard Sports Network. I hope you've enjoyed all the broadcasts that you've tuned into. 2:31 left to go in the third quarter. As we'll see the Titans offense
Titans up to the line of scrimmage. In the shotgun.
That's Pritt in the gun. Pritt, handoff, and ball is fumbled on the exchange. And Pritt jumps on it,
They may have lost a few yards.
and they'll lose about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Second and 15. 2:14. Clock is ticking down in this third quarter of regulation play.
Coming up on 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Man,
Number 34.
handoff. There's number 34.
He is taken down immediately.
That's Cade Nemes on the ball carry.
1:40 left to go in the third quarter of regulation play. Hawks bringing the defense here. This one trying to keep the
Hawks defense
back in their own territory.
trying to keep the shutout here up 6-0. Every defensive stop is important because it's one less possession. Pritt.
He's back. He's got pressure coming his way.
And Pritt
Pass is incomplete.
throws it to
Bring up fourth down.
throw it away. And they're going to say the receiver was in the area, but they're going to say he was in the area, but
Fourth down. Here we go.
anyway, Pritt
Punt is up and
punts that one high, and that one will take a Titan bounce.
Titans as it gets to the 45-yard line. And that's where the Port Orange Hawks
The
will
45-yard line, 1st and 10.
And then we go on the other way. You're watching this 12U matchup. You're watching the 2023 East Coast Conference Championships. Keep in mind the winner of this game will be going to the first round of regional playoffs in Treasure Coast area. Okeechobee High School to be exact.
The winner of this will advance to the first round of regionals and will head to play at Okeechobee High School in regionals next weekend. Regional first round. Sends the man in motion, drops back to pass.
Looking for somebody right over the middle.
And he had a receiver, and it went in and out of his hands. That was really nothing on the defense, more of just
Second down, 2nd and 10 now for the Hawks, 58 seconds. Clock is ticking down.
that was number 18 on the incompletion.
Hawks wanting to mount another drive here.
Matthias Minikwu.
Plays in motion. Here
Fakes the handoff, and there goes Washington. Washington with a stiff arm. Washington
down and inside
will get out of bounds,
the 5-yard line.
but he'll be knocked out inside the 35.
Washington. And that'll move
And Washington with a nice gain. Washington has been this Port Orange Hawk offense.
clock is going to be ticking down around 47 seconds.
47 seconds left to go here in the third quarter as Washington continues to make plays for Port Orange.
And flags are on the field. Let's see what this one's about. And it looks like illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure on the offense.
And that's going to push the Port Orange Hawks back 5.
1st and 15.
1st and 15 is where they're going to be. They are still just inside the Flagler Titan territory. And the clock is ticking down to 10 seconds and under.
Under 5 seconds left to go here in the third, and I think they're going to just go into the fourth quarter.
That'll be the end of the third quarter with a score of
So we head to the fourth quarter of the ECC 12U Championship right here on the Brevard Sports Network. And we'll be back with some sponsor reads. Here we go. Let's give a shout out to the sponsors. That's American Air and Plumbing. Trust American Air and Plumbing for fast AC repairs or rugged systems like their Florida edition, built to withstand our brutal Florida climate. Or the revolutionary Daytona AC with rebates up to $1,800 and warranties up to 12 years. Serving Brevard since 1942, that's that World War II era. Visit online at www.americanairanplumbing.com or give them a call at 321-632-2653. Also like to give a shout out to Space Coast Resurfacing. Why rip it out when you can resurface it? Call for your free estimate today at 652-1103, or find them online at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. And there's the spot of the football. Just waiting for that great sun to go down. And Port Orange comes out 1st and 15 here to start the fourth quarter, just inside the 43-yard line. There's Washington.
And there we go. He struggles his way just past the line of scrimmage. Number 30, the ball carrier.
I don't have a 30. Possibly number 40. Fakes the QB keeper. And great defense there by the Titans. Ball slightly underthrown. It's going to bring up 3rd down for Port Orange. 3rd and 15 from the 43-yard line. And here's the screen. Cuts inside. Beautiful blocking. And he splits the seam. There he goes. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Port Orange. Christian Williams with the touchdown reception.
Left to go in the fourth quarter. 12-0 is now your score.
12-0 here in the 12U ECC Championship.
Screenplay right off to the side. He had plenty of blockers.
43 yards. And you know what? Big plays have been the difference. Port Orange has been able to create big plays and get big plays. The Titans, well, have not. 12-0. The time would be 9:15 left in the game. Hold up, let me go ahead and bada-bum-bum-bum, bada-bum. Let me update the score. Of course. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. 12-0. Hawks up.
Speaking of cheer, we have the Southeast region coming up. Southeast Regional Cheer. That'll be at the Silver Spurs Arena Thanksgiving weekend. So bring your stuffing and your cranberry.
There we go. 12-0. Hawks up. 9:15 left to go here in the game. As the Hawks, I would expect a deep kickoff here. They're trying onside kick. And there's number 34 jumping up to snag that one. Caden Nimitz.
1st and 10 is where it's going to start off right now for the Flagler Titans.
1st and 10, 9:13 left to go in the game. Now, again, the Titans aren't out of it, but the Titans have not shown the ability to create those big plays they're going to need. You're watching the 2023 12U East Coast Conference Championship game right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Again, we thank the ECC for giving us permission. The ECC has done a good job taking care of us and making sure that we have had everything we have needed. Thank you to the ECC. There's Pritt. Fakes the handoff. He's got himself a... And wait a minute. Number 20 comes up with it, and it's Carmine Montalvo. And that will... And just when I said the Titans haven't created big plays, here they come. Oh, for once it's not me getting yelled at. Okay. It's the Carmine Montalvo coming up with a big play. Montalvo in motion. Pritt calling him back over. Dun, 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 dun. And hands off there to number 34. Number 34 gets a small gain. Gets just past the line of scrimmage. That's K. Nimitz. And number 73 was on the tackle.
Was one of the tacklers in there amongst others.
Mason Ammons.
2nd and 8 now. Flagler Titans trying to make something happen here.
Titans trying to make something happen, trying to find and crawl away back into this ball game. And there's Garrison and Pritt, both in the backfield. To Garrison. Garrison slips through, and Garrison has no running room. And he'll lose maybe about a yard or two. Cameron Johnson on the tackle. Third and 14.
Clock is ticking down in the entire game here. And here we go again.
Fires over the middle. It's caught. It's caught. Takes it in. Touchdown, Titans. And the Titans are back in the ball game. That's number 20, Carmine Montalvo.
Right over the center, 7:03 is what we've got left in the game.
7:03 left to go in the game.
They have put 6 points on the board, folks. This is going to be a close game.
Folks, I'm telling you. And the Titans look like they're going to kick. This is a huge kick right here. The snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. And it's good. And it's 12-8. Folks, we got ourselves a ball game. I hope you have your snacks. I hope you have your drink, because you don't want to miss what's going to happen in this action. The breath of life had been breathed. That sounded weird, but
Both teams are looking for ways to win.
12-8 in favor of
Actually, that's 8-12. 2 points for the kick.
the Hawks. Hawks still up. 7:03 left to go in the game. Here we go. I told you anything could happen.
Someone may have slipped some Red Bull into their drinks. I got to tell you, this game has picked it up here in the fourth quarter. Both sides, sponsored Stepped it up.
Onside kick, and
The inside the 50-yard line. That's where the Port Orange Hawks are going to take over first and 10.
the Port
Got to do something right here.
the Port Orange Hawks say, "Fool me once, shame on me," or "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." That's not happening again. Both teams have gone for onside kicks every time they've kicked off.
One of those wood boys.
7 minutes left to go in the game. 12-8. Hawks on top. Washington sends a man in motion. Now sends him back. And they give it to Wheeler. John Wheeler picks up a couple yards, about 3 or 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down.
John Wheeler was the ball carrier. Second and long. Second and about 6, rather.
Pumps to the back. He's going deep, taking a shot, and it's caught! And it's caught!
A little pump fake. Big catch by number 53, and he moves it to a big chunk of
Number 53 on the catch.
Williams.
That's
Focus, he had a defender on him right there.
Christian Williams.
6:11, clock is ticking down. No Kudas here.
The Hawks.
Orange Hawks, rather.
Hawks now finding big plays in the pass game.
Plays in motion.
Fakes the toss.
Positive yards. He's got it.
And there's Washington into the end zone. Touchdown, Port Orange.
Little fakery move right there. Washington was the one that toted it.
Washington with an absolute.
And the Hawks put some more on the board right now, and we're going to see what they do with this extra point.
Washington, that's his second touchdown of the day.
18-8 is now the score. 5:37.
18-8.
The fourth quarter. This has turned into a ball game here. Flags are flying. People are crying. Let's see what's going on the field.
That's going to be false start. False start on the Hawks.
Hawks is going to move them back just a wee bit.
This is on the point after.
Fourth quarter.
Again, this point after also becomes crucial. Fires.
One right in the end. The big man taking
And the big man taken down, loses the football. And it's no good.
All right, Port Orange Hawks. Let's hear it. What is your team? Come on, Hawks.
All right, now let me go ahead and change that score.
Flagler Titans. Titans, let's hear it. We got ourselves a ball game still here. Plenty of time. 5:37 left to go. We got a water break on the field.
All right. All right, here we are.
All right, here we are back to the action.
5:37 left to go in the game.
Port Orange Hawks are poised to kick the ball. Flagler Titans sitting there waiting. It's a short kick. And hold the phone.
Hold the phone. There is some penalty flags and whistles.
And there wasn't a whistle to blow it in, so let's, I think they're going to start it over again.
Bum, 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 which actually probably works out better for Port Orange here. And there's a high onside kick.
Big number 34 was the one that grabbed it.
Cade Nimitz.
And that's where the Titans are going to take over right there. First and 10.
First and 10 from the
He's been making things happen all day long.
40.
Flagler Titans. Titans are one to make a run right here and make something happen. It's first and 10. They are just past midfield in the Hawk territory.
18 to 8.
18 to 8 is
5:37 left to go here in the 2023 ECC 12U matchup. Right here on the Brevard Sports Network.
We'd like to ask that no one please stand in the gates. You'll please have to take a seat. Please do not stand in the gate areas.
There's Nimitz.
Number 34,
And Nimitz not able to get anywhere.
maybe just past the line of scrimmage.
And right now, this does not help the Titans.
Lost yards on that one's going to be second at about 11. 5-12 is what we've got going. Clock is ticking down in this fourth quarter.
Sends a man in motion.
Man in motion. Flags are flying all over the place.
Flags are flying all over the place, and they'll lose monster yards on that play.
He is taken down.
Penalty is declined.
All right, we have a timeout on the field with 4:50.
Timeout on the field.
Clock is parked at.
4:52 left to go here in the first quarter, or the fourth quarter. I'd like to thank Space Coast Resurfacing. You can count on Space Coast Resurfacing to not only meet, but exceed all your needs and requests. Learn about offers they have by checking out their awesome website at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. Why rip it out when you can resurface it? Give them a call at 321-652-1103. .452 left to go in the game.
Back to the action. 4:52 is what we have on the clock.
The Titans have third and a trip across Disney.
Flagler Titans, third and long. Plays in motion.
Drops back, fires, and it's caught.
Number 20's got it.
No, he does not.
Hands. Great coverage by the Port Orange Hawks on that play. Jacob Nolan and a host of others were in on that one.
4:46 left to go here in this one. And Titans got to get on the football. Sends a man in motion. Incomplete pass. That'll be a turnover on downs. 4:40 left to go.
4:40 left to go in the ball game. 18-8 is your score. Play right now. Here comes the big man. Number 31 brings the disruption from. That was Nolan Parkhurst that came around.
Nolan Parkhurst, the birthday boy.
He is the birthday boy today. Second down.
4 minutes left to go in the game. Port Orange picking up yards, and you figure if Port Orange gets about 2 first downs, Port Orange should get the victory. Washington fires, and he stays in bounds. He gets a first down, and the important part there is not only did he get the first down, he stayed in bounds, so the clock will keep on ticking. Under 3, just coming up on 3 minutes. Oh, wow. 4th and short. Brown was the receiver. Washington stops short. And the Titans .253 left to go in the game.
2:53 is what we have left to go.
18-8 is your score.
And it looks like the Titans are going to take it over. 1st and 10 now going the other way.
Titans running players on late. To Matalvo. Matalvo gets not very many yards. 2:43 and counting left to go in the game. Matalvo, number 20. Pass off to the side, and I know.
And that'll bring it up 3rd down. 3rd and about 6. 1:54. Clock is ticking down.
3rd and 6, 1:49 left to go and counting. They're taking up way too much time on the huddle. When you're down by 10 points, I mean, play action, fires, and it's caught. $1:20 left to go.
1:20 left to go in the ball game. Fourth quarter, 18-8 is your score. It is now the fourth down.
Fourth down for the Titans. 1:20 left to go in the game. Drops back, fires, and it's going to be caught. But, again, he lands in bounds. The clock keeps going. Nope. The clock will stop for the chain set. And now the clock resumes running. And just very little sense of urgency here on this drive. Number 20 takes it, gets very few yards and takes a hit. 48 seconds left, and number 18 Manikwu. And oh my gosh. Almost picked off by Hawks and just a little behind number 5 there after the tip. Braylon Hancock nearly had a free run to the end zone if he could have come up with that one.
26 seconds left to go in the ball game.
26 seconds left here in the ball game. 18-8. The Port Orange Hawks looking to seal their ECC championship win. Coming up next, the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks play the Daytona Buccaneers in 14U action.
All right, here we go. Screen pass.
There's a makes he's got it. I mean, taken down and fourth down, timeout by the Titans. Coming up 14U, Hawks. And it looks like the Titans are going to go 1-3 in championship games today. But again, we would like to thank American Air and Plumbing and Space Coast Resurfacing. We would also love to thank the Titans organization. The Titans organization is the one who put up the money so the 10U game and the 12U game could be broadcast. I would like to let everybody know that all games will stay up on our Facebook page. Feel free to take whatever highlights, whatever clips you want. Feel free. These games will also be uploaded to our YouTube page. That's Brevard Sports Network on YouTube. All games, take whatever film you want. Take whatever highlights, anything you want. It's free for you guys to use. Thank you for enjoying the broadcast. And I hope you did. Incomplete. 8 seconds left. And the Hawks, all they'll have to do is kneel this ball out. And the Port Orange Hawks are your 2023. Absolutely. And I appreciate you, Marilyn. I know you were here a lot of the day with me for the Flagler games. And thank you to everyone who spent time with me. Congratulations to the Port Orange Hawks. you know what, to the Titans, great job getting here. And we're going to have one more snap. It's going to be a kneel down. And there's the kneel down. And, folks, it is official. Thank you to everyone who enjoyed this broadcast. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. And, again, between the Facebook and on YouTube, take whatever clips you all want. The only thing we ask and is if you post it on, say Instagram or Twitter or post on Facebook, if you could just give us a little tag, let everyone know who got you the awesome film. And again, congratulations to both teams. We're going to stay live. But listen, we're not going to come after you. We're not the NFL. We're not going to be like, hey, you used our film. Please, we encourage it. If it helps somebody create highlight reels or helps, continue to get your name out there, please feel free, use the film. And again, thank you for hanging out with me today. We got one more game left. And it's the 14U SUNTREE VIERA Hawks and the 14U Daytona Bucks. So here's what we'll do. We're going to stay live. I will mute this, and here's what we'll do. We will mute until they do the championship presentation. We'll stay live for the championship presentation, and then get ready. 14U, final game of the day on the Brevard Sports Network. We are here with the trophy presentation. And the runner-up trophy being given to the Flagler Titans. The Titans go 1-3 on the day in championship games. Their 11U takes home the championship. And there are your 2023 ECC champions, the Port Orange Hawks. And they will be representatives. They are heading off to... Yeah. Every time we did something, they start dancing and stop. 2023 Port Orange Hawks, they head up to Okeechobee High School. Okeechobee High School is the host site of the 2023 regional first round. The regional championships will be held at Treasure Coast. Right, the regional championships will be held at Treasure Coast. The next round is held at Okeechobee High School. Keep it posted with your director for time, date, and opponent. And folks, here we are, getting ready for 14U action right here on the Brevard.